All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, world. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to have you here on this wonderful program of Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship. Ladies and gentlemen, the class is up and running today. Yesterday, 2 days ago, we celebrated our 6th month of consistent daily broadcasting on this program, on this class. And you're super excited about what God is using this platform to do in the lives of everyone. And, like all of us here, we are super duper popped up, excited about what is about to happen as a result of what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Afolabi Olatunji. I'm your regular host on this program, Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship class, a class that is educate, empower, educate, enrich, and equip you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. So yesterday, we'll begin our weekly teaching series on overcoming your fears, overcoming your fears. And yesterday, it was so interesting that we're able to delve into what and how fear do comes up, how you conceive fear and how you allow fear to dominate your life. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things I want to share with us this morning is that many of us, we've allowed the fear to overcome us. We've allowed fear to limit our vision. We've allowed fear to imprison us. We've allowed the fear of losing to be greater than the excitement of winning. And this morning, we're going to be looking at it in a different way of building up on what we taught yesterday in the class, all right? And today we're going to be looking at it in a different way by letting you to understand that, fear is something that has imprisoned most people, something that has imprisoned a lot of people. Now, how do I mean? Somebody will say, how do you mean, Afolabi, by telling me that fear imprisons people? Being in prison doesn't mean that you have to be in a physical prison. Being in prison doesn't mean that you have to really be locked up by the police or by, the law enforcement agents. No, that's not what being in prison means. Being in prison means that you have allowed fear to subject you and keep you, incapacitated or in a tight corner, in a bondage. That is what it means. A bondage where you're not going to have liberty. You're not going to have chance. You're not going to have, your own will, your own free will. And that's what it means. Fear it has subjected you to what I call to subjected you to bondage. That's what it means. And so, how do you go out of fear? The truth is that it is perfectly, and that's very important. It is perfectly fine to have some fear. Everybody do have fears. Higher fears worries about what the program is going to look like. How am I going to be able to come out to people? How am I going to be able to reach out, what to say and how to say? In fact, one of the fear is that the kind of content that we even reach out or meet with the mindset, the understanding of people, the kind of teaching that will, expose the platform. How am I going to say it? How am I going to build up? How am I going to go through it? No, this is a fear. Everybody do have fear. But, don't condemn yourself to have some fear. You don't have to condemn yourself to have some fear. You see, when knowing that it is perfect to have some fear, it is that you have accepted it and your subconscious minds have picked it. So what you now need to do is that how do I, go out of it? How do I scale through it? All right. It is very, very key. Now, scaling through it will mean because of what you have resist, because of what you have resist. All right. Because what you resist, you persist. All right? Because what you resist, you persist. And it is also known that, visualize yourself being more than able and capable to handle it. You have to visualize it and say, you know what? The fear is not going to keep me down. You visualize it to be more than capable to handle it. You have to visualize yourself. You have to see yourself being more able and capable to handle whatever challenges, whatever worries that is coming ahead of you. And I'll tell you something. One of it is coming out to you all this morning. The fear is that what am I going to say? What kind of content am I going to pull out there that will sit with the listeners, the followers? The fear is that how am I going to be able to, reach out to more people than this? But at the same time, while the fear is coming, I'm already putting up some, what do you call it? A mechanism of how to also be more, a mechanism of being able to visualize it, to be able and more than capable to handle the situation. So that is the way, the solution to going and be overcoming the fear. You have seen it, haven't seen it, so you need to visualize it. Like I said, visualize where you're going, visualize what you want, visualize what is ahead of you. So the solution to overcoming a fear is to first visualize what you want or what you want to achieve. And while you are visualizing it, you tell yourself that I'm more than capable and able to handle this situation. That is the solution to subjecting fear in your life. That is the solution to see you be ahead of fear. So first, you must acknowledge that fear. So when you acknowledge your fear, then you embrace those fear and then you move on. You must first acknowledge it, embrace it, and then you move on. That is the best way to navigate away from the fear. Remember, we said yesterday, fear is a spirit. So you embrace it first. Okay, fear, I know you've come. I know it is normal to have fear. There's nothing wrong with it. It is normal, ladies and gentlemen. So the question is, what fear am I allowing to imprison me? So I'm telling you all this morning that what kind of fear have you allowed in your life to imprison you? What are the things you are doing? What is the project, the steps you want to take in your life? That fear it has kept you from doing those things. You have allowed those things. You see, there is always a potential we all have. The gift of God for us is to be, to be a city set upon the hill that cannot be hidden. These are the promises of God for us. But something is keeping you. What are the things, the projects, the things you want to embark on? What the kind of business are you looking at doing? That you're thinking, oh man, what if I fail? What if things didn't go right? What if things didn't go the right way I wanted? What if it goes this way? The question always is that, what if nothing happened? What if nothing happened? And what if you are just the only one that is conceiving this fear? Now, don't be afraid to start small. Don't be afraid to start. Just get started. In fact, the best way to get started, or the best way to overcome fear, is to start where you are. Start where you are. Start right where you are. Start it. Get started. Just do it. Don't just do it. And when you are doing it, start visualizing what's ahead of you. Start visualizing what you want your life to be like, or the kind of achievement you hope to make out from that thing or the project you're about to start right now. It could be a business you want to start. Maybe you want to, advance in your academic life, and you look, I want to start my PhD. The time is not there. Let me tell you, the time will never going to be there. It is the time you have made up right now. That is the time you have. Sometimes it will look like it all goes dark. Sometimes it looks like it all goes blank. Sometimes it looks like there is no way out. But sometimes it's always going to be sometimes, because of what? What if there is no blocking stone and it is the one you have conceived in your mind? What if you just start where you are? What if you just say, you know what? I know that I don't have the financial wherewithal to start the way I would have wished to start. What if I just start small? What if I just get started? What if I just give it a try one more time? What if I just begin, even though I don't have the time to start my PhD program? What if I just start small? Let me tell you something. That starting small is that you have just successfully subject the spirit of fear. You have kept that spirit of fear into bondage. And it is the biggest hurdle you might need to cross in your life. Just starting where you are, discovering you and starting from where you are. So, ladies and gentlemen, so to me, is that what if, or what are the kind of fear that you've allowed in yourself to have imprisoned you? One. The second one is that, will it be easy? Well, it's not going to be easy, but at the same time, it's going to be easy. So you must tell your mind that it's going to be easy. You tell yourself, yes, is it going to be easy? Yes, it will be easy. So the only thing you need to do is to start where you are. Start where you are. Pick yourself up. Get started where you are. Now, the third one, ladies and gentlemen, will it be challenging? I tell you what. Well, maybe it's going to be challenging, but the way I tell myself is that I tell myself, yes, it's going to be challenging. So I accept it first, it's going to be challenging. Like I said yesterday, every challenge always gives an opportunity for a change. There is a change inside challenge. You have to be challenged to get to your next level in life. You have to be challenged to achieve the extraordinary result. Go and ask most of the successful people. They will tell you, I'll tell you what I've been through to get to where I am. When you hear their story, you'll be like, oh my God, how did they do it? How were they able to go through it? So there will be a challenge, ladies and gentlemen. There will be a challenge in your business. There will be a challenge in your career. There will be a challenge in your marriage. There will be a challenge. Somebody once said, marriage, they said, is an institution where you receive certificate before you graduate. No, I want you to ponder over. It's an institution where you receive certificate before you graduate. Guess what? You're not going to graduate from it. As far as you're in that marriage, you're going to keep being in that marriage. But guess what? All the challenges, you are expected to handle it, manage it, and ensure that there is, a better understanding between both couples. It is the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. Every challenge will always give an opportunity to a change. Let me tell you, whatever your business is going through right now is to tell you sometimes you don't even know the plan of God for you. I was once challenged in one of my prior business last year. I got so challenged that I was mentally down. Many of you could relate with that. I believe Coach Dan is here. He knows that. I was so perfectly challenged that I was almost losing it up there. And I told myself, just sitting down and understanding. In fact, lately, I got to understand the plan of God for me, why these challenges came. The plan of God for you is that you must go through those challenges. He is prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemy. It's a challenge. Lately, I saw that, wow, I never knew this is the plan of God. I started giving thanks to God. I said, God, thank you. So you made me go through this challenge because you've got something greater ahead for me. So the fear is that, as at that time was that, what's going to happen? Oh, this just happened to me? What's going to happen? So I was going through the bondage of fear. You see what I mean? So first, you ask yourself, what kind of fear am I allowing to imprison me? The second is, will it be easy? The third is, will it be challenging? So to me, this is what I'll tell you all this morning, is that I first tell you, accept your fear as a fact, not as a force. Write it down. Accept your fear as a fact, not as a force. If you accept it as a fact, it means that it is normal. But allowing it as a force means that you are being subjected and you're going to be in prison. Accept it. You're going to go through it. Everybody will go through it. We are going to go through it. Everybody, as far as this planet called Earth is concerned, you will have to go through challenges. Otherwise, in fact, if you say, man, after all, I'm a poor person, right? First, in fact, how you think is what you become. Thinking that you're nothing, you're just who you are. I'm telling you, you're going to be challenged. You will be challenged. Health-wise, you're going to be challenged. Part of challenge of health is that you're going to meet your doctor, your physician, to tell you what's going on and examine you to see what's happening to you. You're going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged in one way or the other. To be challenged is to now start to, it's normal, and then you start to build on the positive mindset. And that's why most of the, information or videos we see online, you see the sports guys, the athletics guys, they are the one that is being used, that it's not easy. Maybe they're pushing weight, maybe they're running, they want to achieve a medal. It's not easy, but sometimes you have to just hold it in your mind. Sometimes you just have to hold it in your mind and say, you know what? I know it's not easy, but I'm going to get to the finish line. But I'm going to get to the, that line. It's not easy. The children of Israelites were being challenged. They saw challenges, and that challenge kept them down for 40 years and 40 nights. 40 years. It kept them. They'll be challenged. They don't want to face the giant. So they say, oh man. And God said, the promised land, there are giants on the land. There are giants on the land. So you must have to face those giants. Some of them already conceived the fear, man, they're not going to face. He said, no. To get to that promised land, those giants, you must. So it has always been. Without the giant, there will be giants, ladies and gentlemen. After going through the giant, guess what? The land flowing with milk and honey. So, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of giants? There are giants in the lives of every man. The giants are referred to as challenges. So we allow fear to dominate our lives and through our imagination, and stop letting this to dominate your mind. How about you changing your imagination? How about you visualizing something better? Because your imagination level is more like you're visualizing something. As you imagine it, then visualize something greater. Visualize it that you're already ahead of others. Visualize it that you're already scaling through that. Visualize it that you're already at the top, not at the bottom. Visualize it that you are the head and not the tail. Visualize yourself that you are now a lender to many nations, but you're not a borrower. You have to visualize something good for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. In your business, visualize that when others are talking, casting down, you are celebrating, lifting up. When others are saying there's no road, always tell yourself there is a road. Visualize that things are working for your good, not for the bad. Visualize that if things happen, that's Murphy's Law. He said, if anything happens, yes, it will happen. Murphy's Law is more like a negative law. So if Murphy's Law catch up on you, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to have, then you look at, how do I get through? Will I allow the situation to keep me down, or I have to keep moving? And that's why I love this Johnny Walker, the iconic Johnny Walker guy that said, Johnny Walker, he said, he kept on moving. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you this morning, keep on moving. Keep on moving. In the journey of life, keep on moving. To get to your own, land flowing with milk and honey, you need to keep on moving. All right, keep on moving. Don't stop. Don't stop. Believe on what you believe. Believe on something good, not something bad. All right. So there will always be a giant in the land. Believe on yourself. Believe that I can achieve the extraordinary result no matter what. I will do the best that I want to put into anything no matter what. Believe that you're already at the promised land or at the finish line no matter what. It is what you visualize that will make happen for you. So what are you visualizing this morning, ladies and gentlemen? What is it that you see of yourself? Are you seeing yourself being down in whatever thing you're doing? I want to encourage you this morning, whatever condition, whatever situation you've been faced with, whether academic, whether social, whether economic, whether marriage, whether health, ladies and gentlemen, see yourself that you already are scaling through it. See yourself that those challenges are only going to push you to your next level in life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we've been able to reach out to you on the steps to understanding how to overcome your fears this morning. I hope you got value for your time. It's our joy to work with you on this path, encourage you, teach you what you need to know, educate you on the area which is very, very necessary, and also equip you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. And we're trusting that when you follow us on this program, Wealth Secret, go to our YouTube page, like subscribe, and also share our page with your friends, partner out there. And let them also be part of what we do. It has no business attachment of whatsoever. All we'll encourage you to do is to like, subscribe, and share us. Our goal is to be able to reach out to over 5,000 lives out there. Let them also listen to something like this every single day. And we encourage you to prioritize it, include it in your calendar, your time every single day, 9 a.m. West African time. For some of our friends joining us via live stream, we encourage you to do so. We encourage you to like and also share it while the live streaming is going on. And those of us that are connecting via our social media handles, maybe WhatsApp and the rest of them, share the same page, share the same link to people. Let them also be part of this live broadcast. And should in case maybe you're at work, you don't have time, just go to our YouTube page, watch the video over and over, like, subscribe, and share. And then by so doing, you're going to help us to also reach out to a larger community. Thank you, guys. God bless you. And I